श्री गणेशाय नमः। हे सर्वाधारा मयूरेश्वरा, सर्वसाक्षी गौरी कुमारा, हे अचिंत्या लंबोदरा, पाहि मां श्री गणपते।
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्।
Loving Sai Ram, dear devotees, on behalf of the Sri Sai Baba Organization of Trinidad and Tobago, I send love, light and healing to all who have been affected by the COVID-19 virus, and I pray that Swami grant you all His grace, His blessings and protection as we navigate through this pandemic. We know that soon this too shall pass. It is with a deep sense of gratitude I pay homage firstly to my dearest, loving and sweetest Lord, Bhagawan Sri Sai Baba, who gives unconditional love to us all, and without whom not a blade of grass can move. I bow with gratitude at the feet of my earthly, dearly departed father, without whom I will not be the person that I am today. I am also thankful for the immense sacrifices and efforts made by all the founding fathers of this divine organization in our country, who nurtured and created a great foundation. I speak of some of them, for example, Mr. Tajmul Hussain, Mr. Gopi Ram Saran, Dr. Maniram Rampal, Mr. Chedi, Mr. Ramdeo Mohip, Mr. Hanif Mohammed, Mr. Chailo Raplal Singh, Mr. Lal Paladi, Mr. Lenny Lal, Mr. Kunj Ramadha, Mr. Bikram Sao, Mr. Raj Ramdhan, Mr. Loknath Dubey, Mr. Frank Prasad, Dr. Gautam Tiwari, and to all others who have contributed to the establishment of this great organization in our country. The Sri Sai Baba Organization of Trinidad and Tobago is happy to join with our nation today in celebrating Father's Day. And this program has been conceptualized by none other than our National Ladies Wing. Our ladies witness and are aware of the very powerful role that fathers play in the lives of children. In fact, many studies have shown that children who are raised without a father often go astray. Bhagwan Baba, in his inimitable style, used wit to stress on the importance of respecting our parents and showing our gratitude to them. He puns on the word pay rent and calls it pay rent. That is, we need to pay our rent in the form of gratitude to our parents, to whom we owe our very existence. He declares that the home is a temple where each member of the family is a moving temple and is nurtured and nourished. Swami says, the most sacred teaching of the Vedas is Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. Who is God? Mother and father are God. It is the mother who teaches you the sacred principles like love, sacrifice, compassion, forbearance, and tolerance. As soon as you are born, you see your mother, and then, together with your father, you are nurtured. The mother can be compared to earth, Baba says, and the father to the seed. Unless the seed is sown in the earth, the plant will not sprout. Swami said that we must never forget these physical gods who are directly in front of us, trying to search for God elsewhere. On the Father's supreme role, Swami provided the following statements, and he said, 1. The Father symbolizes Vishnu as the protector. 2. Heads of family have to adhere to the schedule of rites and worship prescribed for them. 3. The father must encourage the son by example more than precept. 4. Fathers have to supervise the behavior and conduct of all members of the household and equip their children with the processes by which they can have mental peace and equanimity under all conditions. The home and the family is the basic social institution everywhere in the world. When the home improves, the community improves, and then the whole world will be better. The home where the name of the Lord is heard is filled with clean fragrance of contentment and peace, and all its occupants will be happy and healthy. During these challenging times, when we are mandated to stay at home, many fathers who are usually out to work have the wonderful opportunity to reconnect with their children and to instill human values and the value of prayer, humility, and loving service to their families by example. On behalf of the Sri Sai Baba Organization of Trinidad and Tobago, I wish all fathers a very safe and enjoyable day at home. Do enjoy the following program, an offering of love to love, which includes presentations by our very talented fathers, mothers, young adults, and children. Jai Sai Ram.
दिल की पुकार सुन लो सुन लो सुन लो हमको तुमसे प्यार कितना दिलों की धड़कन तुम हो साई तुम हमारे प्राण हो तुम हमारे प्राण हो हमको तुमसे प्यार है We love you, that's why we love you. We love you, that's why we love you. Nivule ni majivanam, nivule ni majivanam. Nirule niche paveranam, nirule niche paveranam. Nisannire mahu pinnire, nisannire mahu pinnire. Niru chupe prana samanam, niru chupe prana samanam. Niku mahu ke bhandravo, niku mahu ke bhandravo. Hare prema bandhavo. हमको तुमसे प्यार कितना सारी तुम ही जानते
are wonderful people, written by Helen Steiner Rice. Fathers are wonderful people, too little understood, and we do not sing their praises as often as we should. For somehow, father seems to be the man who pays the bills, while mother binds up little hurts and nurses all our ills. And father struggles daily to live up to his image as protector and provider and hero of the scrimmage. And perhaps that is the reason we sometimes get the notion that fathers are not subject to the thing we call emotion. But if you look inside Dad's heart when no one else can see, you'll find he's sentimental and as soft as he can be. But he's so busy every day in the grueling race of life, he leaves the sentimental stuff for his partner and his wife. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. Today we celebrate the auspicious day of Father's Day. And I would like to do a message on this Father's Day. My topic will be Father's Love. We all know from day one when we joined this organization that Swami's teachings is centered about love. And we know love all, serve all, his main quotes. And we have been following that from day one when we joined the organization. So before I go into the topic, I'd like to introduce two quotes which will help reinforce my discourse today. First, anyone can be a father, but not everyone can be a dad. There's a difference between father and dad. Father is a figurehead, but the dad is a more responsible person who looks after the daily lives of our children. And the second one is, no child is born big. Remember the days of a baby growing up with Pampers, and then preschool, and then primary school, etc. Both parents are responsible for the child upbringing in their early years. So we see how important mother and father, what important role they play in bringing up their children. Now, if you consider the mother as being a class teacher, then you will consider the father as being the school principal. So we see that both parents are responsible for the children upbringing. Now, a father's love is irreplaceable. He may love his child differently, but it always comes from his heart. Nothing in this world can replace the feelings that our Father's love can give us, for his love is eternal, righteous, and unconditional. First of all, a father's love is eternal. He will be there to guide you as you grow up, to lead you to a better future. Even though he has disabilities, he will do his best to be there for you. He was there from the very first second of your life and still there till your last breath. Secondly, in connection with the eternal life the Father can give, he also teaches his child righteousness. When a father tries to discipline his child, the child sometimes misunderstands what his father is trying to do. It causes quarrel sometimes between the father and the child that may lead to some rebellion. All he wanted to do is to bring out the best in his child, and that may lead the child to a good future. Every father wants the best for his child, for the child is the source of his happiness. Lastly, a father's love is without doubt unconditional. No matter what will happen, he will always love you. he will give up everything for the better of his child. Because of his eternal love for his child, he will face every trial unconditionally, just to give what is best for his child. He would really do everything for his love for his child. No one can replace that love that a father can give. He will love you eternally, righteously, and unconditionally. Therefore, we should all appreciate the love that our Father gives, for he has helped us to become who we are today. And I will now end with two quotes that I have here. A father's tears and fears are unseen. His love is unexpressed, but his care and protection remains as a pillar of strength throughout our lives. And the second quote, and that is someone who holds you when you cry, scolds you when you break the rules, shines with pride when you succeed, and his faith in you even when you have failed. Sai Ram.
जब कोई बात कर जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देगा साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा। जब कोई बात कर जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देगा साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा। न कोई है न कोई था जिंदगी में तुम्हारे सिवा, तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा। तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा। हो चांदनी जब टकरार देता है हर कोई साथ, तुम मगर अंधेरों में ना छोड़ना मेरा हाथ। हो चांदनी जब टकरार देता है हर कोई साथ, तुम मगर अंधेरों में ना छोड़ना मेरा हाथ। जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा। न कोई है न कोई था जिंदगी में तुम्हारे सिवा, तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा। वफादारी कोई वो रस्में निभाएंगे हम तुम कसमें, एक भी सांस जिंदगी की जब तक हो अपने बस में। वफादारी की वो रस्में निभाएंगे हम तुम कसमें, एक भी सांस जिंदगी की जब तक हो अपने बस में। जब कोई बात कर जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा। न कोई है न कोई था जिंदगी में तुम्हारे सिवा, तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा।
Sai Ram. Dear Swami, I hope that you accept our humble offering of gratitude on this day, Father's Day 2021. Devotees, Swami has taught me in my own life so many things in fatherhood. He has set the example in fatherhood in the way that he has treated all of us as this great divine mother, this great divine father. Swami has taught me the way to see all children as my own children. In fact, Swami has said very clearly that he alone is a father who tells his son, "Child, realize God." I have learned from Swami the way to be gratuitous to parents. Even my parents no longer are here at this time in the world. I continue, according to Swami's teachings, I continue to try to please them. I continue to try to show gratitude. For Swami has said, make parents happy and give them peace. For mother is God and the father is God. The blood, the food, and the knowledge are all gifts from one's parents. Therefore, one must first and foremost be grateful to one's parents. Dear Swami, you know that in my most difficult times, I have addressed you as Father. I thank you for being my mentor, my guide, and my God. Happy Father's Day. Sai Ram.
Bhagawan.
Mahadeva. Har Har Mahadeva. Har Har Mahadeva. Har Har Mahadeva. Har Har Mahadeva. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namo. Shivaya Shivaya Sai Guru Sai Sakha Sahodar 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 Sai Sat Shiva Sai Sundar 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 Tera Upanishad Gita Sara Tera Upanishad Gita Sara Tera Upanishad Gita Sara Tera Upanishad Gita Sara Dena Dayala Rata Sai Dena Dayala Rata Sai Dena Dayala Rata Sai Dena Dayala Rata Sai Sai Dina
Dearest Sai, we are eternally grateful to you for all of life's blessings, especially the gift of our fathers, our grandfathers, uncles, brothers, all father figures who stand as pillars of strength and inspiration in our lives, who give so selflessly of themselves. They are our heroes. To you, Bhagawan, our eternal parent, our divine Father, as your children, we ask that you bless us with the energy of intense yearning, dedication, and commitment to delve into your teachings so that we practice and emulate your ideals in our lives as embodiments of love and light. We love you, Swami.